What's up, guys? I'm back. It's been kind of crazy last couple weeks. I'm working nights. It's really screwing with my schedule. So I figured I'd do something from the house, and then I'm gonna go to the storage unit and get something filmed there, and I might film another run from the house. But we'll see. But anyway, guys, I really needed to get this out today because I do have a Whatnot stream. If you guys want to come support, those are just some of the wall books. This is what the setup looks like when I'm streaming. Got my Batman versus Superman blanket down here. I think it's pretty sweet. I loved Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck in their respective roles. Just did not like the writing of the movies. That's my. I don't want to get in that discussion right now, but yeah, no, I like that stuff. Anyway, I'm back. I'm hoping to be able to film a lot more, be more active, and also do more Whatnot shows. I've been, like I said, working nights. I am switching to days. I just don't know when. It's really messing with my schedule. My storage unit's open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then it's security locked down for those 12 hours, which is great, but it sucks when you work nights because I get out at 7 a.m. I go pick up my dog from my girlfriend's. I have breakfast with her. I come home and I pass out. Like, there's no time for me to really drop the dog off here, turn around, go back to the storage unit, which is in the same city that my girlfriend lives in. I live like just one town over. It's just annoying. It's been really hard to get content up consistently. I don't buy books so much right now, financial reasons. So it's not like I'm going to have hauls. So I'm trying to get the collection vids out and like Whatnot streams and things like that. And so hopefully by the time all that's filmed, I build up enough for a haul and I'll be good. And then hopefully I'll sell enough here that I'll be able to start pulling in some more collections as I get this one sold off. And I also have to keep paying for the collection. Cool friend of mine who's letting me kind of pay as I go, just to get me started, which is awesome. I appreciate it so much. But it is a burden. But anyway, Whatnot show tonight, 8:45 p.m. If you're interested, like I said, in any of these books, this is the stream. Those are just some of the wall books. You've seen them all before in various videos. They're all priced here. It's a complete set of All-Star Superman, not just number one. I would never ask $40 bucks for just number one. I think everything's priced fairly. I do it based on eBay sold listings. Anyway, I do have my pull list books. So I order from DCBS. My local comic book store closed down, I think about last year. And then the dealer that I used ended up retiring fully. Same person, same story, was still supplying some books to some of us loyal customers. And then starting first of the year, I had to switch back to DCBS, which it both sucks, but it is nice because I can buy the price I spend goes down. I get the 35 to 40% off per book, which I don't get from my dealer, the comic book store. So I'll just say a comic book store. But yeah, so it's nice to do that. But anyway, so this is what I've been reading. Special shout out to Daredevil. For whatever reason, I forgot to put it in my cart, so I got to track down a copy of Daredevil 17, cover A. I try to just get the cover A's. I hate flipping through my boxes and seeing A, C, D, B. Just cover A's. That's kind of what I do. Unless it's somebody that I really absolutely have to have the cover for, and you'll kind of see as we go. But anyway, shout outs to Daredevil. And then these are also books that did not come in this DCBS order. I shipped week 4, and some of these books came out week 5 in January. So I read Green Lantern, number 19 would be missing from this haul. I read the Ultimates, I believe issue 9 is missing from this haul. I have 8 over here in my to-read pile, I'm pretty sure. Same with Ultimate X-Men. Number 12 should be coming. I've been digging this. I always forget the character names, but I really enjoy the story when I do get into it. It's hard to get the character names for whatever reason in my head because I don't read it like the second it comes out. So like sometimes it's like 2 months before I read it again. I have to like kind of refresh who everybody is. That kind of makes it hard, but it's all right. There's no particular order to this, by the way. Moon Knight, this is also the last issue. Moon Knight number 4. Fist of Khonshu number 4 came out week 5. And now this is kind of the rest of the stuff that came out in January that was in that order. Starting with, like I said, no particular order. You're going to see some stuff jump around. I can probably move this a little bit forward, make my life a little bit easier. Yeah, so I don't have to reach so far. Yeah. Yeah, let me kind of do this. Tilt that. There we go. I'm used to having my phone the other direction, but I hate watching portrait YouTube videos. It's just like such a waste on my screen. Anyway, Amazing Spider-Man 65, Mini Deaths of Spider-Man. Kind of excited for the Kelly run to end. It hasn't been amazing. It hasn't been, I mean, it's been amazing. Certainly not spectacular. But you know, I'm excited for some fresh blood, some new stories, see what happens. It hasn't, the last few Amazing Spider-Man volumes have been but I keep reading it because, for whatever reason, I love Spider-Man. Next up, this book actually got dropped. I think it stops. I'll get one more issue and then I stopped. This is Flash. Simon Spurrier jumped on this book not too long ago and I just can't follow it. It's just really hard. It just seems so broken up. I'm sure if I read it all in one go, it'd make a lot more sense, but it's just not doing it for me. I've been digging the Absolute Universe. I do want to say I will only be reading the Trinity for now. I might read Flash, Green Lantern, Martian Manhunter all in trade form. If they do an Absolute Justice League book, I will absolutely 100% jump on that. But for now, I'm going to stick with the Trinity and just enjoy the Trinity. Batgirl number 3, been really loving this. I don't even know who the people are that are doing this book. Bromble and Miyazawa doing the art. It's just been so good. It's been a lot of Cassandra Cain and Lady Shiva, her mom, kind of going through. She has to help Lady Shiva out, and she doesn't want to because obviously her and Lady Shiva don't have a great relationship. And it's just been a lot of fun. And another really fun book that includes Batgirl is Birds of Prey. Really dig this Birds of Prey run. I've just been loving it. It's got fantastic art and Kelly Thompson writing. So lots of fun there. I haven't read issue 1 yet. It's sitting, maybe in my comic box, but this is Two-Face. I kind of been following these Batman miniseries. I read all of Penguin. That was really fun. I just love it. So I'm excited to see what Christian Ward has to bring to the Two-Face mythos. This is strictly a cover buy. I tend to try to pick up the Frizzen Poison Ivy covers. Poison Ivy is a top 3 of my favorite Batman villains, and 2, she's probably my favorite female character, basically in general. If I was in a comic book, I could not turn down a kiss from Poison Ivy. That's all I'm saying. And Jenny Frizzen draws her beautifully, so I can't help but grab Poison Ivy Frizzen covers. I haven't read this story. I heard so many good things about Poison Ivy's story, too. It got to 29. Never would expect a Poison Ivy book to get to issue 29, so it's got to be good. I'd probably just read it in trade. Absolute Batman number 4. It's apparently really hot. It's not super amazing. My favorite of the Absolute has yet to be shown. But it's pretty good. It's decent. Obviously, you got Snyder back writing Batman and stuff, but I feel like it could be better. But it is what it is. A book that's been really good is Nightwing. Tom Taylor's run just ended not too long ago. Now we got Waters writing it, but I haven't really skipped a beat. I've been really enjoying the Nightwing book. I haven't read this in a while. I don't remember what's going on in this book, but Layman is writing, so it should be pretty decent. We got Titans on Ice. I'm assuming that's Killer Frost there, but I've been digging Titans. Donna Troy was leading for a while. I don't know if she's technically still the leader. I think that's what happened. But Nightwing's still here, so it is what it is. Miles Morales, Spider-Man. He is from Blood Hunt. Spoilers, if you haven't read it, you can skip ahead a couple seconds, but he's got vampiric powers now. He was bit by a vampire, and Black Panther has been helping him in Wakanda to master those new powers of his. It's pretty fun. I kind of enjoying it. The little Blade stuff with Miles and Blade's daughter as well. We have here Ultimate Spider-Man number 13. Again, I've been reading the Ultimate Universe and the Absolute Universe. Both are great. I've been really enjoying the kind of alternate timeline stuff, or alternate universe stuff. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man 66. Again, we're a few issues away from this ending. I don't really have much else to say. This is the 8 Deaths of Spider-Man arc, which, if I remember correctly, is Spider-Man going on the... he's basically doing the Sorcerer Supreme. It's like a challenge. Doom appointed him to do it, gave him a bunch of tools and some magic and some spells that he can use to beat these... I don't remember what they're called. They're like devils kind of things. They're like demons. I don't know. It's interesting. Not great. Interesting. Geiger. I had no freaking idea they relaunched Geiger this year, so I now have 8, 9, and 10, and I'm hoping that my comic book dealer has some of the ones that I'm missing, and then I'll just try to pluck it as I go. Cover is kind of what I'm going for here, but it is what it is. This book is hot for, I think, kind of hot. It was for a sec, or it's supposed to be. I don't know if it actually ended up hot or anything, but apparently it was tough to find for a minute. Geiger number 10. Yeah, Batman and Robin 17. To be honest, I don't remember what happened in 16, so I'm not sure if I Oh yeah, they're investigating Memento, who's kind of like a Jack the Ripper character. He has murders throughout history, and they think it's the same guy. Batman, when he was training as a detective in England, was actually on the Memento case back when the murder happened while he was there, however X amount of years ago. I don't remember the timeline exactly, but it was when Bruce Wayne was training. He wasn't Batman yet, obviously. He was just training, going through his training. I picked this up just out of spec. Lucky Devils number 1, Charles Soule. This is, I don't know if it's a sequel or if it's tied to 8 Billion Genies, but it's just something that I decided to pick up for whatever reason. This I'm really excited to read. Ultimate Wolverine number 1. I have no idea what to expect with this. I know there was, at the end of one of the books, there was kind of like an intro, but I'm sure I'll get most of it in this. It was one of the Ultimate books. Maybe it was Ultimate X-Men. 65 Point Deaths. Apparently there's a tie-in that I had to buy for that, so we'll just leave it at that. I've said enough about Spider-Man. Action. I really enjoyed the Phantom Zone story arc written by Mark Waid. I know Mark Waid's writing a Superman special coming up, so I hope to read more Mark Waid Superman. Mark Waid is one of my favorite writers. Incredible Hulk. I've been digging this. It's not quite Immortal Hulk, but it's still on that kind of horror edge. I've been really digging it. Hulk is paired up with a girl named, I think it's Charlie, who's kind of obsessed with Hulk, but she comes from a broken home with a bad father, and ends up going through some crazy adventures here with Hulk. I don't want to really get into it too much. It's just been a fun read. Like it's really enjoyable. Also, this is Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum, which I'm assuming at this point is going to basically start the Green Lantern core book that's supposed to come out, I believe, in February. It may already be out, but I will forever be weeks behind in my reading, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. I've been really enjoying the Green Lantern book lately, especially with the Jesus, I forgot what his name is. Basically was taken over by a dictator trying to take over the emotional spectrum for himself, using lanterns as pawns, basically, to take out all the other lanterns, and it was good. Absolute Wonder Woman number 4. I've been digging this one. Basically, she is a demon. Instead of being a demigod, she's a demon, the daughter of a demon, which is pretty awesome. So she basically fights for the good of hell, I guess. Justice League Unlimited. To be honest, I didn't read number 2. I read number 1, which was kind of like an intro. I gotta read more before I can really talk on it. But yeah, there's that. And then we got here Detective, which is Tom Taylor jumping on. I'm trying to think what happened in this book as well. I'm not entirely sure, so I'm not going to talk on that. Same with Superman. It's been a moment. I probably have them in my to-read stack still. The latest issues, so I don't remember. Let's see what's in here. I have the newest Batman. Then you got some Spider-Mans. Oh, Turtles. Forgot about Turtles. I am reading Turtles. That didn't make it. That was released week 5. Correct. Superman 21 is in my to-read pile. Justice League Unlimited number 2, Fantastic Four, and Titans. So I did read the latest Detective. Hopefully when I start reading that one, I'll know. And last but not least, I got Fantastic Four. This book never wows me, but it also never disappoints. Like, I never feel bad about reading my Fantastic Four. It's not like, dang, I could have just put that in the box and forgot about it. It's a good story. I wouldn't say absolutely go out and get Fantastic Four, but it's been fun. The Baxter building was disappeared for a while. They were living in Arizona with Aunt Petunia, doing crazy adventures. Thing is a dad now. He adopted 2 kids with his wife. It's Alicia? I always get it mixed up. I think it's Alicia Masters. Pug Master's daughter, anyway, the blind woman that he has been with on and off through a lot of the comics. But anyway, yeah, it's just been fun. It's not disappointing, and it's not like, wow, I can't wait to read it every month, but it's kind of just that one big story arc away from being like that, like, yeah, I can't wait to read this book every month. But I'm never like disappointed when it's a Fantastic Four when it's time to read Fantastic Four. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's my pull list. Been having some issues cutting it down. I would like to cut it down. Ideally, I could get my order underneath $100 a month. That would make me a lot happier. It's floating at like $120 right now with bags and boards and shipping. So like, is that a ton over? No, like 20% over. So it's not terrible. And it's, again, I'm saving a ton of money because I'm now buying it from DCBS, which I hate to say because I would much rather support my friend. But yeah, I'm also happy for his retirement, and I will be buying lots and lots of books out of him as the years go. He has massive mounds of books from the store at his house, so a lot of my whatnot inventory in the future will be coming from him as I work on trying to build up a stock of cash that I can throw towards collections. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see some of you tonight. If there's anything on the wall that survives or you need to have it, go check out the Whatnot channel. Everything is available. That is on the wall behind me. None of the pull books are available. Those are mine. Those all end up in the PC, or they may end up funneled out as I drop the books. Like, I'll probably sell the Simon Spurrier run like ASAP when it's done. Yeah, 20 minutes of pull list books. I'm sorry if I bored you. If you made it this far, I appreciate the hell out of you. If you didn't make it this far, I still appreciate the hell out of you. And I hope to see you guys soon. And like I said, I'm going to go film some more of that collection and get that out to you this weekend. But I just want to get something filmed. Have a good one, guys. Peace.